Yes, good morning, students. So, once again, welcome back in social science live class for standard 8. Okay, so as all of you knows that before starting the revision for our first online assessment, we were discussing in our subject geography. Okay, the chapter that we were doing was chapter number 5, industry. Okay, so just we'll be waiting for 2 more minutes to remaining students join the class. Okay, now is the board visible now, beta? Okay, so before starting with the revision part, as I discussed just a few seconds earlier, we were discussing in our chapter 5 industries. Okay, and the name of the chapter industries, and we were doing the topic iron and steel industry. Okay, so this was the topic where we have stopped our discussion, okay, for the revision. So is my voice audible, students? Is my voice audible? Is my voice audible? Okay, now tell me the visibility of the board right now. Okay, one side it is blur. Now is the visibility okay? Yes, beta. Now is the visibility okay? Right now. Now is it okay? Now is it okay? This side it is blur or this one? Okay, so we were discussing on topic iron and steel industry. Okay, so we already discussed that what are the changes took place in iron and steel industry for a period of 200 years. Okay, so the last point that we have discussed is that after 1950 iron and steel industry began to be located on large areas, okay, of flat land near seaport. Okay, so the last point that we have discussed is what, that is after 1950 countries have started. Okay, so the last point that we have discussed was what, after 1950 countries have started establishing. Okay, so what we have discussed was that after 1950 countries have started establishing, okay, iron and steel industries near seaport. Okay. Now this was the last point that we have discussed under our topic आयरन एंड स्टील इंडस्ट्री। ये लास्ट पॉइंट था जो हमने डिस्कस किया था, ठीक है, हमारे टॉपिक में आयरन एंड स्टील इंडस्ट्री। ओके, नाउ व्हाई? बिकॉज by this time steel work had become very large and iron ore had to be imported from overseas. Okay, so what was the reason for this establishing, okay, iron and steel industry near seaport? The reason was till this time production of, say now why the iron and steel industries were established near seaport? The reason is till this time production of iron and steel, I am again repeating, why the industries are set up? Because the production of iron and steel has increased. Okay, the production of iron and steel has increased a lot, so there is a, because of that there is a need to import the iron ore. Okay, why? Because till this time production of iron and steel has increased a lot, so there is a need to import the iron ore and finished steel is exported. I am again repeating, and finished steel is exported from the port. Okay, so till this time, now why after 1950, okay, many countries have established the iron and steel industry near seaport. Now what is the reason, beta? Till this time production of iron and steel has increased a lot. ठीक है, इस समय तक क्या था, जो आयरन और स्टील का प्रोडक्शन था वो बहुत तेजी से इंक्रीज होना शुरू हुआ। ओके, सो देयर इज अ नीड टू इंपोर्ट द आयरन ओर। इतनी ज्यादा आयरन और स्टील की डिमांड वर्ल्ड मार्केट में बढ़ना शुरू हुई, कंट्रीज के अंदर भी इतनी तेजी से डिमांड बढ़ना शुरू हुई दैट द कंट्रीज नीड टू इंपोर्ट द आयरन। यानी कुल मिलाकर आयरन और स्टील की डिमांड इतनी ज्यादा बढ़ गई कि बहुत सारे कंट्रीज में जो आयरन ओर है वो आयरन और स्टील इंडस्ट्री को प्रॉपरली नहीं मिल पाता था। गॉट इट? इसलिए क्या हुआ, जो कंट्रीज थी उन्होंने अपनी आयरन और स्टील इंडस्ट्री को डेवलप करने के लिए, ठीक है, सरवाइव करने के लिए विदेशों से, दूसरे कंट्रीज से क्या मंगाना शुरू किया, आयरन। When they have started, okay, importing iron ore, जब क्या इंपोर्ट करवाना शुरू किया बेटा, आयरन ओर। ठीक है, सो आयरन ओर यदि इंपोर्ट होगा तो आयरन ओर किसके जरिए आएगा बेटा, इट कम फ्रॉम लार्ज शिप्स थ्रू सी रूट। ठीक है, तो सी रूट से क्या आता था, आयरन ओर आता था। अब सी रूट से आयरन ओर तो आ गया, ठीक है, अब उस आयरन ओर को फिर जहाज से उतार करके और कहा, इस आयरन और स्टील प्लांट तक लेके जाना है। तो अगेन इट इज ए वेरी कॉस्टली अफेयर। ठीक है, जहाज से क्या, पानी के जहाज से क्या उतारा, आयरन ओर उतारा, देन इट इज अगेन लोडेड इनटू द ट्रेन्स एंड देन सेंड टू द फार अवे आयरन और स्टील प्लांट। इसलिए कंट्रीज ने ओके इंपोर्ट की कॉस्ट, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट को बचाने के लिए क्या किया, समुद्र के आसपास के इलाकों में ही क्या एस्टैब्लिश करना शुरू किया, आयरन और स्टील प्लांट। ठीक है, इससे सबसे बड़ा बेनिफिट क्या हुआ कि जहाज से, पानी के जहाज से, शिप से तो बहुत कम कॉस्ट में, शिप से बहुत कम ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट में क्या आ रहा था, आयरन ओर आ जाता था। और अब क्या हुआ, उसको वहीं के वहीं नजदीक के स्टील प्लांट में पहुंचाना आसान था, तो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कॉस्ट बिकेम वेरी लेस। ठीक है, so that is the reason, okay, after 1950 countries have started establishing iron and steel industry near seaport. Okay, so iron and steel industries कहां पर एस्टेब्लिश करना शुरू करी, नियर seaport. Now is it okay? Now that side might have started shining. Now is the visibility okay, students? ठीक है, so till this time the production of iron and steel has increased a lot, so there is a need to import the iron ore and finished steel is exported from the port. Okay, in case of India, okay, in India iron and steel industry, okay, now we are discussing about the development of iron and steel industry in India. Okay, so in India iron and steel industry, okay, in India iron and steel industry has developed, okay, due to advantage of, okay, so in India iron and steel industry has developed due to advantage of, okay, so why iron and steel industry has developed, it has developed due to advantage of cheap iron ore. ठीक है, इंडिया में जो आयरन और स्टील इंडस्ट्री डेवलप हुई, ठीक है, उसका सबसे बड़ा रीजन क्या था, चीप आयरन ओर. ओके, व्हाई, बिकॉज द गुड क्वालिटी आयरन ओर इज available in India in a large quantity. Okay, इंडिया में बहुत अच्छी क्वांटिटी का आयरन ओर, ओके, इज अवेलेबल इन ए लार्ज क्वांटिटी. ओके, सो बिकॉज ऑफ द गुड क्वांटिटी ऑफ द आयरन ओर अवेलेबल इन इंडिया, ओके, इट वाज इजियर, okay, it was available with a very cheap rate. Okay, got it? So in India iron and steel industry has developed due to the advantage of cheap iron ore. Then apart from the cheap iron ore, what was available? चीप कोल इज अवेलेबल. ठीक है, इंडिया में आयरन और स्टील इंडस्ट्री डेवलप होने के सबसे बड़ा रीजन क्या है, वी हैव अ लार्ज क्वांटिटी ऑफ iron ore, as well as we have a large quantity of coal also. Okay, so coal and iron ore are the two important ingredients of iron and steel industry. आयरन और स्टील इंडस्ट्री के लिए सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट दो ही चीजें हैं. What are these two things, beta? These two things are, what are these two things? These two things are iron ore and coal. Okay, then apart from that, we have a cheap labor. What we have? Cheap labor. Then we have good transportation. We have good transportation, and the most important thing is market. Okay, so these are the reasons. Okay, in India, iron and steel industry has developed. What are the reasons or what are the advantages we have? We have the advantages of cheap iron ore. ठीक है, बहुत सस्ते में हमारे पास क्या है? आयरन ओर अवेलेबल है. Then we have a cheap coal. बहुत सस्ता क्या अवेलेबल है? कोल अवेलेबल है. Okay, then we have cheap labor. Here cheap labor basically means मजदूर. Okay, iron and steel industry is one such industry which has required large number of laborers. Okay, इसमें बहुत बड़ी संख्या में किसकी जरूरत पड़ती है? लेबर्स की जरूरत पड़ती है. Okay, so in case of our country India, those regions where the iron ore mines are available in a large number, those are the tribal belts of India. इंडिया में जो आयरन और स्टील प्लांट्स एस्टैब्लिश हैं, वो उन इलाकों में एस्टैब्लिश हैं जहां पर बड़ी संख्या में आदिवासी पॉपुलेशन, ट्राइबल पॉपुलेशन रहती है. ओके, सो दीज ट्राइबल पॉपुलेशन वर्क एज ए चीप लेबर. ये जो ट्राइबल पॉपुलेशन है, इन्हें बहुत कम सैलरीज पर एज ए लेबरर कहां पर अपॉइंट किया गया? They were appointed in iron and steel industry. Okay, apart from that, we had a good transportation facilities available है, and market is also available. ठीक है, so because of the availability of all these things at a very cheap rate, okay, due to the availability of all these things at a very cheap rate, ठीक है, बहुत कम दामों पर ये सब चीजें अवेलेबल हैं, which help, okay, for establishing the iron and steel industry in India. Okay, now the iron and steel industry is established, okay, as on today's date in the Chota Nagpur belt of India. Now the Chota Nagpur belt is what? The present day state of Jharkhand and the surrounding areas of the neighboring states. Okay, so in India, iron and steel plants in India, iron and steel plants are established. In India, iron and steel plants are established in Jamshedpur. Okay, we have already discussed about the Jamshedpur in one of the chapter. So in India, iron and steel plants are established in Jamshedpur. Then we have the iron and steel plant in the state of Bhilai. Sorry, in the state of Chhattisgarh in Bhilai. Then we have the iron and steel plant in Burnpur. Okay, Durgapur is in Bengal. Okay, then we have iron steel plant in Rourkela and Bokaro. Okay, and we have the iron steel plant in Bhadravati. Bhadravati is not the Bhadravati situated in the district of Chandrapur. It is a separate place. Bhadravati is a separate place and it is in which state? Karnataka. Okay. Then Vijayanagar. It is also there in the state of Karnataka. And in case of Tamil Nadu, we have an iron steel plant in Salem. Okay. So these are the places where India has its big iron and steel plant. Okay. Then one of the plant which I missed out is the plant situated in Visakhapatnam. Okay. So in Visakhapatnam, in the state of Andhra Pradesh, we have a big iron and steel plant. Okay, so these are the places where we have a big iron and steel plant. Okay, in our country, India. So students, since it was again a first class after a gap of so many days, so the camera arrangement and other things were a matter of a problem. So tomorrow again we'll start our class. Okay, around 9:15. ठीक है बेटा, कल हम हमारी क्लास 9:15 को शुरू करेंगे. Are you getting it? So tomorrow at 9:15, all of you please be ready to attend the social science SST class. Okay, and we are not continuing today also because again we have to start a new topic, so we may not be able to cover lot many things in that topic. So it's better we'll start the topic in tomorrow's session. Okay, so tomorrow we'll be starting our live class by 9:15. ठीक है, so कल हम 9:15 के आसपास अपनी क्लास स्टार्ट करेंगे. I am again repeating, if there is any change, okay, यदि और कोई चेंज होता है टाइमिंग में, and I will inform all of you through WhatsApp message. ठीक है, यदि उसमें और कोई चेंज है मैं आपको WhatsApp मैसेज से इन्फॉर्म करूंगा. Now one more thing students, from tomorrow onwards we are going to start the system of attendance. हम लोग लाइव क्लास का अटेंडेंस सिस्टम स्टार्ट करेंगे, है ना बेटा. तो कल शुरू के जो 5 मिनट हैं, दैट इज बिटवीन 9:15 to 9:20, 9:15 से 9:20 तक 5 मिनट आई विल टेक ओनली द अटेंडेंस. ठीक है, और उस अटेंडेंस में क्या करना है आपको, आपके नेम के साथ. ठीक है, if your name is not coming, what I could see is the name of all the students are coming, but जिसका पेरेंट के नाम से है तो आप थोड़ा अपना नाम उसमें इंक्लूड करिए. और 9:15 से 9:20, ओके, जो शुरू के 5 मिनट होंगे उसमें अटेंडेंस लेंगे. आपको सिर्फ कमेंट बॉक्स में आपके नाम के साथ क्या आना चाहिए, यस सर. व्हाट शुड इट कम, यस सर. ऐसे मैं अभी देख सकता हूं मेरे चैट बॉक्स पे है ना, अनीशा शाह. So Anisha Shah name is reflecting what she has written. Yes sir. So attendance के टाइम पे no okay sir, no good morning, only what? Yes sir. So Sara Latare, yes sir. Nitesh Chite, yes sir. Arnav Pinge, yes sir. Anisha Shah, okay, okay is wrong. Kishan, yes sir. Sarkar, yes sir. Sakshi Tankar, okay sir is wrong. Everyone has to put what? Yes sir, while giving attendance between 9:15 up to 9:20. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, so that's all for today, and be mentally ready that tomorrow live class will be more longer. Okay, it will be of around 40 minutes. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you, friends.